ensuring that people do not sully your good name, because most people in St. Lucia, most of us have good names, and at the community level, I mean, people can cast aspersion, people can spread all kind of rumors about you, and we know at that micro level, at the community level, we know the impact that this can have on people. Imagine somebody is just looking at a woman because she's speaking to, so she has many male friends, and they describe her as a prostitute. That label will be attached to her for an eternity. Okay, at the national level as well, people do the same thing to each other as politicians, because what they want to do is to blacken your image to the extent that it could be in a state of disrepair, that the seat that you're contesting, people will see you as being corrupt. Just made reference to you. I hope somebody did not call you and say I'm accusing you of being corrupt. You understand the context of what I was saying?
I didn't hear, but I'm never concerned about that.
Okay.
And I know your level of professionalism, that this is not something that, even if somebody were to call me and tell me Tim said that, I know how you handle your talk shows, so I would not be worried about that at all.
All right. Thanks for the confidence you repose in me, sir. The label has been attached to you as being corrupt. How has this affected you, sir?
This has affected my reputation, not my character, Tim. And I can say to the Labour Party, I can pay them if they can come up with one area that I was corrupt in government. I'm not saying I never made mistakes in government, but to say that I was corrupt.
Do not set out to deliberately tarnish the reputation of people without evidence, because this has been what has been happening in St. Lucia now for decades. But particularly, it was acute during the reign of the previous administration. Now, if you're going to make an allegation, why not provide the evidence? Okay, we need the evidence.
I had to compile a list based on the contracts that were in the ministry. Pretend as if the projects had not been done and submit it to the Taiwanese for approval.
So I was asked of the possibility of writing something retroactively to cover that period. And I've said in no uncertain terms that unless I am properly advised by the Attorney General, and even when I am properly advised, I think I will still refuse to sign that instrument.
Joseph says he has learned from past mistakes in a short stint in his new ministerial portfolio and will not allow a repeat.
When I inherited the situation with the Taiwanese projects, the government not following their own established procedure for the procurement of the funds for the project by submitting the list of projects, getting approval from the Taiwanese before the projects were implemented. What they did was they implemented the projects and never submitted to the Taiwanese. I came in and I was honest and upfront. I said we had to submit the projects to the Taiwanese, known to them that the projects had been done, as if they were not done. What did the Labour Party turn around and do? Say that I was lying to the people, I was misleading them, I was doing this, I was doing that. I did that. Submit the projects to the Taiwanese, known to them that the projects had been done, as if they were not done. What did the Labour Party turn around and do? Say that I was lying to the people, I was misleading them, I was doing this, I was doing that. I did that.
On your program, Tim, I believe it is your program, that same minister, right, explained to St. Lucians that he had to falsify documents for the, I think it was the ambassador, the Taiwanese ambassador, to make them believe that projects were done when those projects were not done.
Well, I mean, he did not say. He did not say.
From the Taiwanese ambassador.
Caller, he did not say falsified documents. I can remember exactly the statement that he made. Okay, but he never said. And you have to be careful, caller. What you can say that he falsified doc. He said that he never said falsified documents, sir.
But he said that he had to make them believe that projects were done when they were not done yet, so that they could get the monies to do the projects.
They had to compile a list based on the contracts that were in the ministry. Pretend as if the projects had not been done and submit it to the Taiwanese for approval. Pretend as if the projects had not been done and submit it to the Taiwanese for approval. I pride myself on my integrity. That is what I stand by. I may not be the brightest, I may not be the most educated, but I believe that I am one of the most honest politicians they can come across.